Greetings, Virgo. Welcome to Tifa's Tarot, and I hope you're doing well wherever you are in the world, and happy birthday. We are still in Virgo season, and today we're going to go ahead and take a look at this new moon that is in your sign to see what the energy is, all right? So what we have to remember about new moons are time for quiet introspection, right? It's time for us to pay attention to our internal world, our emotional world, our intuitive world, and really kind of tap into what's happening with us, okay? So new moons are a time for us to contemplate, right? It's not a time to be helter and skelter and have a whole lot of action, right? It's really a time for us to put some of our plans into working reality, okay? It's time to come up to the drawing board to decide what we want our new cycle to look like, okay? This new moon is taking place in your sign, Virgo. So if you are a Virgo moon, this will be a very powerful time for you. However, collectively, what is happening during this time with all of us is we are all getting kind of in tune to Virgo season, right? So this looks like seasonal changes. It still could be summer in our northern hemisphere, but it's starting to kind of die down, right? So at the end of Virgo season, during this new moon, what we're really going to experience is this change of routine, right? Of getting into this fall season, so to speak, okay? And what that looks like is paying attention to our routines. What are we working like? What is our health like, okay? What are things that we can do to increase our vitality, our stamina, our health, okay? And what routines are working for us and what is not working for us, all right? So that is in general what this new moon is collectively doing for all of us, all right? So if you are a Virgo, perhaps it is in your sun, more particularly your moon or your rising, then it is my sincerest intention that this reading resonate with you in some capacity and that you're able to take any of the messages that you receive and apply them to your highest good, all right? So we're going to be using 2 decks today. We're going to be pulling some oracle cards from the moonology, okay? And we're going to be answering 3 questions with these cards, okay? And we're going to be looking at what's rising in you at this time. So what is something that you need to pay special or close attention to? Kitty. Oh my gosh, this cat. All right. What are something that you need to spend close attention to this season? Then we're going to look at the main message of this moon. All right, what is this moon telling you? And then finally, we're going to look at a final outcome for this cycle, all right? And we're going to clarify those messages with the new era elements tarot, all right? So Virgo, let's go ahead and get into it, buddy. All right, our first card that we're looking at is what's rising in you, Virgo, okay? Let's see, what is rising in Virgo during this new moon? What is rising in Virgo during this new moon? New moon takes place on September 14th. What's rising in Virgo? All right. Adjustments are required, okay? This is the 3rd quarter moon. So let me just take a look at what that is. 3rd quarter moon. Okay, let's see. First quarter, okay. So a 3rd quarter moon could be looking for you to reevaluate situations in your life, okay? You could be feeling like things in your life are a little bit out of balance at this particular time, and you need to be really looking at what is the cause of all of these issues that you're having, okay? It could even be necessary for you to kind of just scrap it and come to the drawing board when it comes to the situation. It could also be an indication that there could be something new that's unexpected that's happening that's right around the corner, right? And that you just might need to trust, okay? So trust is required of you at this time for any situations that you are looking for to move forward. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what this means when you're this reevaluation. So we'll clarify that. What are we reevaluating? What adjustments are required? Let's see. Let's see. You're definitely, okay. Damn. God, I hate when that happens. All right, so you could be definitely feeling a little emotionally withdrawn. You could not be happy about where you are at this particular time, okay? Because you've got that Four of Cups here. Four of Cups is just feeling so comfortable that you're almost apathetic about where you are. You could be looking for like changes in a certain situation, okay? I think that you know what this is about because you've got that Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is about being very truthful and honest with yourself. It's about having that internal dialogue where you're communicating the absolute truth. You're able to see things from your positive and your negative side, all right? And I think you're seeing what all needs to happen. This is Ten of Wands. This could have something to do with your job, your duties, your responsibilities, okay? So whatever it is that you've been working on that you've been spending a lot of time and energy on, it could be a project, it could be work, it could be a relationship, but there's something that you are undergoing at this time, and it's like this Ten of Wands energy where it's like you're really feeling like kind of burdened with a lot of responsibilities. There's a lot of tasks, a lot of things on your plate at this time. And you could be feeling like you're just not able to kind of get ahead on things, okay? So at this time, it's rising in you. There's a new idea that's coming forth, okay? And this feeling, that Four of Cups feeling, of feeling like you are not quite happy where you are, that's going to be the catapult to kind of drive you into the direction that you need to go into, okay? Let me just make sure this Ten of Wands is what I think it is. Yes, it is. Okay. So it is the Ten of Wands. All right. So, what's rising in you is this need to understand that where you are is not where you want to be. It's okay, it's comfortable, but I also feel like there's a truth that's coming to head that you want something else or something more, all right? And you're being looked to really examine some of the things in your life that are taking the most energy, that are the most burdensome to you at this time, and how you can alleviate that, all right? So let's see, what is the main message of this moon for Virgo? What is the main message of this moon for Virgo? What do you need to release? All right, so it says adjustments are required. So there could be something that you need to release. This is the energy of the waning moon, okay? So the waning moon, I don't know. I think that is a special moon. Yeah. Because there's waxing and waning. So the waning moon is examining things in your life that you need to release. If you have any attachments to things that you know that you need to let go of, this is saying that it is okay, it is safe for you to let go of these things. And try not to hold too much attachment to things that are readily leaving your life. Try to hold as little resistance as possible when things are trying to exit your life, right? Even if you don't need them to, because what this could be doing is opening up a door for new projects to come in that will fulfill you in some other capacity, okay? To get the answer of what you actually really need to release, I would recommend this waning moon energy is asking you to really like sit down inside of yourself and to really kind of meditate and think of the things that you are doing that no longer serve you, okay? So moon work is here for everyone, for us to live our lives with purpose, so that because life is cyclical. And so the moon gives us the opportunity to examine things in a cyclical nature. When we look from one phase to the next, we want to, at sometimes, especially during a new moon, be introspective about how our life is going at this time. So I'm seeing you working on something where you've got to adjust like your expectations, please excuse me. But you've also need to understand that there could be something that you need to release that you maybe have an unhealthy attachment to. Let's see what this is about. See what this is in regards to. We got another 4. I think you have this is something to do with maybe a home project, because this, you got the perfection card. This is the 4 of Wands. This is your home. This is your stability. If that comes up in that, maybe you need to declutter. Maybe it's time for you to do some fall cleaning, okay? Maybe to release some things. Page of Wands, you could have a hobby. All right. So this is, yeah, the Page of Wands. This is like the pursuits of what interests you. You just like your hobbies, what you do for fun, okay? How you engage in the world in joy, in a joyful manner. I think that there could be something that you are doing that could be where your focus needs to be on building your wealth, okay? Because we got this 10 of Pentacles here, which is all about keeping your money, making sure that you are making wise investments and things. So making sure that the things that you like are not taking up too much of your resources, okay? Because if they do, there could be this impact on what's happening in your home, okay? So making sure that you're very careful about not allowing your pleasures to affect your long-term stability, all right? And I think that might be something that you need to release. You need to release this concept of just like getting what you want, how you want it, right? And just be a little bit more reasonable, rational, and thinking more forward thinking about your future than what is temporarily satisfying at this time, all right? So that's the message of the moon. And final outcome. What is the final outcome of this cycle for Virgo? Final outcome for Virgo. Emotions are running high. All right. So this is a super moon, right? Super moons are known for being like just having like very explosive energies, okay, when this comes up. So you could be feeling very emotional about something that happens, okay? But it's asking you to just really trust, because if you're losing something or you're adjusting things in a way where you feel like where there's this like sense of lack or scarcity that is triggered in you, it could be making you feel very emotional, okay? But when we say that, when that card comes out, I think that this is a reminder to not let your emotions get the best of you during this time, okay? Be careful how you speak with people, and just understand like to take responsibility for your own feelings at this time, and not to take them out on other people, all right? So let's see, emotions are high in regards to what? All right. Ace of Wands. There's something new that you want to do, but you got to walk away from it. Okay. All right. Because you got the 8 of Cups as well. Let me just make sure that is a cup. Yes. So emotions are high because there's a certain way of being that you're walking away from, okay? Because you've got this despair card. So this could be this reformation of something. You could be reforming how you operate with your money, or what you're deciding to put energy into, because I do see that there's something that's very taxing for you, okay? And I think that you know what it is. You have a very clear and concise idea of what it is that is causing you all of these burdens, right? That's causing you to feel very oppressed in some degree, okay? And so with that, it's asking you to release, okay? To release something for the good of your own stability, okay? And to kind of put those temporary pleasures to the side. And what will happens as a result of that is that you are going to feel it. You're going to feel super emotional about things that you have to part with, right? If it is tangible things that have to leave your life. And so it's going to be a new way of being, right? Because it is a new idea that you're instituting at this time, that Ace of Swords, and you also got the Ace of Wands, right? Where there is a fire, because it's like you have this new idea, but you also know what you want as well. So I think that it's not going to be easy for you to just walk away from it, okay? So it's going to require a new way of thinking and a new way of being, okay? So those are your messages for the new moon that is in your sign, dear Virgo. I hope this was helpful for anyone who listened to this message in its entirety. Thank you so much. If this reading really resonated with you, please feel free to book me. I do offer new moon personal readings, and you can find more information for bookings in the description of this video or in the about section of my channel. Thank you so much, Virgo. Happy birthday. Happy new moon. Love you guys. Bye.